Good afternoon and welcome everyone to Goffstown High School for a playoff match between the visiting Bishop Guertin Cardinals and your Goffstown Grizzlies. My name is Scott Gross. I'm joined by Bill Ruel. Bill, what a beautiful day today.
Yeah, this is one of the nicer ones I think that we've had. It's a good softball day. Wind's not too bad. Field looks good.
So this is a first round softball, Division I softball tournament matchup. And, Guertin is coming in. Tough team, 9-9, but I think that, they've struggled a little bit as of late. But this is going to be a tough battle for the Grizzlies. On the mound today, or in the circle, I should say, is Brooke LeClaire, number 11. Behind the plate is going to be Emma LeClaire, number 10. So I think Goffstown... Yeah, in talking with Coach LeClaire, it's like if they're going to make any type of deep run here, they're going to have to play kind of flawless softball, and that's going to be great performances, all around defensively and offensively. So leading off will be number 12 for the Cardinals, who are wearing green and yellow. And that's a 1-1 count. The center fielder, Avery Zapanis, I believe. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And she takes a swing for a strike 2 count.
Looks like the outfield is playing a little shallow in left.
Yeah, I would agree. And outfield is Gabby Gerzone in left. A little bit high for a 2-2 count. So Gabby Gerzone in left field, Ella Rivard in center field, and Molly Russell in right. And that ball is hit deep, but under it is Gabby Gerzone for the first out of the game. So again, defensively, I mentioned before that Brooke LeClaire is pitching. Emma LeClaire is behind the plate. Finley Heath is at first. Jocelyn O'Mara at second base. Meredith Toomey at short. And Addie Gerzone at third. And that ball is hit sharply foul. As you mentioned before, Bill, not a whole lot of wind. No. So it's kind of like just a hot day. Off-speed pitch. Change up there. And that's a quick 0-2 count on number 28. Amico, the shortstop. 1-2. Hit to first base. Heath is there.
Yep,
for the second out. That ball looked like a little bit of a knuckleball as it coming off the bat, but Heath was able to corral that. Ball's hit foul at the plate. Is 19. That would be Chloe Sellers, yep, the left fielder. Change up, hit to the shortstop to Toomey. Quickly guns it over to first base. Really nice throw by Toomey, and that'll do it for the Cardinals in the top of the first inning. So Goffstown gets what they want, a 1-2-3 top of the first. And we'll take a little bit of a break in the action. We'll come back soon. Bernier will be in the circle for the Cardinals. Behind the plate will be Deanna Miles, number 9. And Brooke LeClaire steps into the batter's box. So the pitcher leads off in the bottom of the first inning. Let's see if Goffstown can put some runs on the board and take a little bit of pressure off the pitcher. In warm-ups, Bernier seemed like she was, a lot of high pitches. So I think Goffstown would be smart early on here to take some pitches. Another high one.
Yeah.
And sometimes this is what happens to pitchers, especially in like these playoff games where there's a little bit of pressure. It's like you got to settle in a little bit, and it could take you an inning or two. That's in there. So LeClaire was taken all the way. And now a 3-1 count. And it looked like Bernier took a little bit off that one. As she does on this one. That's right up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop. Out! Very close play. But Shane Amico ranged way over the second base bag, corralled it, and a nice strong throw over to Bailey. You got to help me on the last name there. First base. Brisk, is that it?
Brisk.
Yeah.
They're going to check it.
Oh, he's asking for another.
Mm-hmm. We have 3 umpires today, too.
Yeah. Umpire was right there, though. I mean,
it was close.
It was close, but I respect the fact that they're getting together. This is what you want. You want 3 umpires. You want the right call being made, and they're having kind of a lengthy discussion, but it is going to be confirmed. It's an out. Good job by Blue getting together. For that 6-3 put out. And now the third baseman, Addie Gerzone, steps to the batter's box. And she takes a strike. So defensively, take a look at Guertin. They look like they're playing pretty shallow at third base and first. They're in about, I'd say, 4 steps in. Maybe they're thinking that she's going to bunt.
Yeah.
But she hasn't shown bunt. 1-1 count with 1 out. Bottom of the first inning, no score. I think Goffstown's going to need to be very patient here because Bernier hasn't really found the strike zone yet. And again, hit the shortstop, Amico. High throw, but corralled by Brisk. So another shortstop to first base put out. So now Meredith Toomey, the shortstop, steps in with 2 outs, no runners on, in the dirt for ball 1.
In at the corner still.
In there for a strike. I will say, though, that nice job by Shane Amico. Those were 2 good, aggressive plays by her. She corralled the ball and good throw over. The pitcher, Bernier, has like she has a little, her motion is such that it's a little delayed if you look.
She's not getting her whole body
Correct,
behind.
exactly. Like she steps completely off and then 2-2 count with 2 outs to Toomey. A lot of twos. That ball's hit to center field.
It's going to drop.
And it's going to be nice play by Avery Zapanis. So with that, Goffstown also goes down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first inning. We'll take a little break in the action. We'll be back soon. All right, we're back in the top of the second inning with number 17 for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, the first baseman Kaylee Oleksic,
yeah.
And now look, when you look at both teams, right? That's a strike delivered. You've got pretty much Jocelyn O'Mara like on the grass. She's like literally like a footstep in front of the grass. A little bit outside for even the count, but Finley Heath is pretty much even with the bag, and I would say that Gerzone is maybe a step or two ahead of the bag at third. That ball's hit very far. That could be trouble, and it is gone. A home run. There was a little bit of play on that ball. It barely cleared the fence for a home run for the first baseman, Kaylee Oleksic. And I don't know if we'll be able to, if they can show a replay in the studio, but that ball, I thought that there was a possible play to catch that ball at the fence. Would have been a tough one, but it barely cleared it. So with that, the Bishop Guertin takes a 1-0 lead. And Mavis Bilodeau, the third baseman, steps in, lefty. It's a 2-0 count to Bilodeau. And I don't know, maybe that home run rattled Brooke LeClaire a little bit. If she doesn't deliver a strike, maybe that's one when you have the catcher goes out and talks to her. And in there for a strike. And that ball was well struck by Oleksic. Nice off-speed pitch there. And so now Brooke LeClaire battles back nicely after going a 3-0 count. Now full count, 3-2. All right, but she battled on that one. So a walk to Bilodeau, and in steps the pitcher, Bernier. So we got a runner at first base in Bilodeau. And then, let's see, Toomey playing typical normal position, and that's fouled off onto the roof. And that one did not come down. Thought that would have. I tell you, Guertin is taking some swings, right?
Yeah.
They are not bashful at the plate. Change up. And for a second there, I thought Emma LeClaire was going to fire it down to first, but she didn't. That is popped up to O'Mara, and that called off.
Good call.
That was a really, really good play by Molly Russell. She called her off like aggressively. We heard her all the way up here in the press box. And great job by Russell because she had a way better angle on that one. It's pretty sunny here.
Easier for her.
Yep, much easier play for Russell, and great job by her. So 1 out. And into the batter's box is number 7. Bailey Brisk. So on that particular play, LeClaire does throw it to first. And I really like the same thing. Molly Russell quickly ran over to the first baseline in case there was an overthrow. Fouled out of play for a 1-2 count. So it's those little intangibles, Bill, I think are signs of a very well-coached team where, when the right fielder is, when everybody's constantly moving, that ball's hit to center, and right there is Ella Rivard for the second out of the inning. Again, sharply hit, though. So now Mackenzie Labby, she is the designated player, and she hits a nub shot. This could be a tough play, and she's safe. That was a true knuckleballer. So she gets a single. And now the catcher, Deanna Miles, comes up with 2 outs, but there's a runner at first and second. So Goffstown has given up a run in the top of the second inning. Nice pitch by Brooke LeClaire. Nice pitch. Yeah. What a nice job by Brooke LeClaire. She gave up a tough home run there, but she battled back, and with that, it's a 1-0 lead, and I can guarantee you that based upon the statistics that you have provided me just now, the odds are pretty good that Goffstown will score at least 1 run. Because they've shown that, and the odds are good that based upon Bishop Guertin's track record that they might get more than 1 run. So just have to battle back with the at the plate here. So with that, we'll be back in a few minutes. We're heading into the bottom of the second inning. Goffstown trails 1-0 on a home run by Bishop Guertin's first baseman, Kaylee Oleksic.
4, 5, and 6 for us.
So we've got the catcher, Emma LeClaire, leading off for the Grizzlies. Again, the outfield's pretty deep. And we've got Chloe Sellers in left field, Avery Zapanis in center field, and Kalen Miles in right field. That ball's hit sharply to third, backhanded. Great throw over to first base.
Yep.
So Mavis Bilodeau, nice backhanded play. And because she was playing in, that was a relatively easy out. Had she been playing even with the bag, that would have been a little bit more challenging. So Rivard steps in, the center fielder.
The pitcher's not overpowering. It's just we just got to get a hit.
We haven't gotten a hit, right? I think you said it spot on. Is that she doesn't appear to be a dominant pitcher, but yet we're hitting it
to somebody,
right, on every situation. So. It's 2-1 count to Rivard. And the other thing, too, is like when you get runners on base, that's when it starts to change the dynamics. And so far, Goffstown, 4 opportunities, hasn't got anybody on yet. That ball, and speaking of
there we go.
There we go. There's our first hit of the game for Rivard. And a little bit over and overthrow. And see, Goffstown takes advantage of a little bit of a sloppy play there by the center fielder who couldn't hit the cutoff on that. So Rivard heads up, and a nice job by first base coach Tim Guertin, who saw that one and waved Rivard over to second.
She might put one down.
Yeah, I would agree.
Get that runner to third. No.
Fouled off. So Gabby Guertin, the left fielder, fouls that one off. And Bill, you were thinking that, hey, this might be an opportunity to put down a bunt.
Watch the third baseman.
Well, if she's charging, you're pretty much giving up third base, right?
Right.
Now,
yeah,
but
right.
Here's the other question. Do you try to steal, If you show bunt, right, makes them charge, and then you steal third. And now you're not going to get that opportunity.
No.
But those are like the little things in softball, right? Like if you do show bunt and the third baseman bites, right, and she goes in 4 steps, no, the second baseman is probably not going to. The shortstop's probably not going to get over there in time. That's high. And the other thing too is on that particular situation, the shortstop has to go over to third, and you really don't get a chance to set up for the throw from the catcher, so a little too late now.
Good eye, good eye.
Two count to Guertin. Runner at second and Rivard with 1 out. Oh, that was a beautiful pitch. And totally faked out Guertin on that one. She knew it. So now Finley Heath will step in, the first baseman, number 8, with a runner in scoring position. And Heath has good power.
See, the shortstop on each pitch
is
seems
going
to
there.
be going
right, which is
here.
good. Which is good because that's what I was saying before. It creates holes.
But are you going to bunt with 2 out?
No, you're not. I don't think I would bunt in that situation. But at least what this is presenting is that Heath has an opportunity to have a pretty good open area to hit the ball between shortstop and second. That's all I'm saying. Oh, ooh, right down the middle. 1-2 count, and Heath's going to have to protect the plate here. And give credit to Bernier, right? She struggled a little bit in the first batter or two. She was pitching a lot of high pitches, but since then, settled down nicely. Good job by Heath to stay in there. I wouldn't be surprised if she throws her an off speed. Like that's where, you know, Guertin totally bit on that changeup. And she tipped it. Good job. Nice job. Talk about pressure, right? She barely got a piece of it. In the dirt. Nice job by
Went
Miles.
to third.
Yeah. And look, now the ball gets, did he call it a dead ball or? Nope. So now we got a runner at third base with a 2-2 count with 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Oh, good eye by Heath. 3-2. That was a tough one. I don't know if I could have hauled up on that one. Woo. Good eye.
Does she come back with a changeup?
I don't know. I think she comes back with a heat again. I don't see her doing a changeup. Nice job by Heath. Can she get there?
No.
No, she can't, but the pitcher takes it off the shin. So Heath was the first one to really hit a nice shot. But the pitcher was able to stop it with her leg, and then, you know, good composure to pick it up and throw it over the first. Hopefully she's okay. But she took a shot. So Goffstown strands a runner at third base, but not before they battled a little bit. So you want to get runners on, like those little things, you know, matter. And we'll take a break. We'll come back in a few minutes for top of the third. All right, and we are back in the top of the third inning. Bishop Guertin leads the Grizzlies 1-0. And Avery Zapanis, the center fielder who flied to left, first at bat, takes ball one. And that's a foul ball. Nice job by Heath because it was barely foul. But I like the way that she kind of like crow hopped it a little bit to almost show that it was. Interestingly, did you notice that the first base ump who could have made that call didn't?
I think when the ball goes
up
beyond,
over the bag, it's his.
Yeah.
And that's Russell, and she's right there. So Zaponis flies out to right field. And now the shortstop who grounded to Heath unassisted in her first at bat. That ball's hit.
should be ours.
It's out. It's done. That's a home run. That ball just kept going and going and going. That I was surprised by that one, Bill, because it didn't look like a home run as it came off the bat. It looked like it was just going to be a fly ball to left field. But that one cleared the fence by a good 5 feet. So Amico with a home run extends Guertin's lead by 2 runs. And now Sellers, Chloe Sellers, the left fielder. That was tipped. So 2 home runs by the Cardinals, both to left field. And they lead 2-0 over the Grizzlies. And that ball's hit sharply. That's trouble. That's off the fence. And Russell throws it in. Will there be a play at second? Safe at second base. There was a play there for a second there. I really thought, but I don't think that in a perfect world, I don't think O'Mara was kind of lined up right with the second base. Second base. And I think it's a good job here calling a timeout. You gave up a home run. Now you got a runner at second. You got to buckle down here. You don't want to give up too many runs to this type of team in the playoffs. That's for sure.
I think we've got to keep the ball down.
Yeah.
Everyone I think they've hit
everyone has been high in the zone. Yep.
Yeah, got to keep it down. So
this is 17.
She hit the.
This is the first. She hit the home run.
Yeah.
And that was in the dirt, but LeClaire able to stop it. Outside, 2-0 count. I think she's trying to be careful here, which I don't blame her.
No.
Nice crowd here at Goffstown High School. That ball's hit to Toomey. Holds the runner at second. Throws over to first to Heath for the first out of the inning. Second out of the inning. I apologize.
Second.
But it's a very subtle play by Toomey. But she corrals the ball, looks the runner back to second base, throws it over. That's not so easy.
No.
It's in the dirt. Nice stop by Emma LeClaire. So we've got a runner at second base with 2 outs. Nice changeup. And I think this is what Brooke LeClaire needs to do. She needs to keep the ball down, and she needs to change up her speeds, keep them off balance a little bit. There you go. And under it was Rivard. And again, but another home run given up. And the Cardinals now take a 2-0 lead as we head into the bottom of the third inning. We'll be back. All right, as we head into the bottom of the third inning, Bill, what do you think Goffstown needs to do here?
Get on base. We've got to string some hits together. Make the pitcher work. Make her work.
Yeah, I think so far, Bernier, aside from those first couple of batters, she's keeping the ball down. Yeah. Aside from a couple of players, right? I mean, most notably, Heath in that last at bat, that ball was hit really sharply, but it right into her. But other than that, Goffstown is not they seem to be hitting grounders to short, to third, fly balls. Nothing's really been hit solidly, with the exception, I think, of Ella Rivard's single. And they're going to have to be opportunistic on the base path too. The one thing that I've kind of picked up a little bit, I think the infield here is pretty strong. Outfield missed a cutoff. I think there's opportunities there to take advantage of some miscues, but right now we haven't had any of those opportunities. Catcher looks like has a nice arm. Difference between the playoffs and the regular season, that's for sure. Nothing's going to come easy.
No. Play them one at a time.
Yep. So Still will step in. And looking at the outfield, they're playing like moderate depth. You know, I think there's an opportunity here. If you hit it sharply, you get a double pretty easy. Something I noticed with Bernier, like when she misses outside. So like it's almost a safe, you know, safe area to miss. She hasn't really hung too many either. In case you missed it, Bernier took a shot off the leg from Heath, and you know, you always are a little bit concerned when that happens because, you know, obviously there's a lot of mechanics in your legs. That's beautiful, right down the middle. Fouled. 2-2 count.
Late swing.
I agree with you. I've been watching Bernier, like, I think with a little bit, like her mechanics, like if she gets her hips and legs into it, holy cow. Like it seems like it becomes a little bit of arm, a lot of arm towards the end, you know? We got a 3-2 count to Still, and her job is get on base any way you can. You need runners. And she gets called out looking. And now Jocelyn O'Mara, second base, will step up. That's a good pitch. Little high, but
Right at the top of the zone.
think, yeah, and it looked like it hooked in. Her pitch is almost predictable. Like, you notice her second pitch is almost always outside. And O'Meara hits it right back to Bernier. Nice job. Quick reflexes by Lana Bernier for the second out of the inning. She's having a good game.
Yep.
So now we go to the top of the order with Brooke LeClaire, who grounded out to the shortstop.
Yeah, nice play.
Yeah, it was a good play.
Ooh.
You know what's a little odd, right? Like, I know that I've seen this team bunt more than anything. I have not seen one bunt, like, even attempted, not even a show of a bunt.
Off speed.
I agree. I tell you, give Bernier credit. She has made a couple of Goffstown's very good hitters look a little feeble up there at times. A 1-2 count to Brooke LeClaire. Got a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Another changeup. But I think this is where Bernier is having a lot of success. She's totally has the Goffstown hitters off balance. They don't know what's coming. They don't know if it's a fastball, a changeup, inside, outside.
She'll throw it any time, too.
Good job by LeClaire. We'll even up the count at 2-2.
And keep the bat on the shoulder.
And that'll do it. It's a foul tip into the catcher's glove, so good job by Deanna Miles. And Brooke LeClaire strikes out in the bottom of the third inning. And we'll be back. Head into the top of the fourth inning, and Bishop Guertin leads the Grizzlies 2-0. And the pitcher, Lana Bernier, steps in, and she popped to right field. But she's had a really good pitching performance today.
Late, swings late.
Yep, fouls it off. You know, when I saw Bernier doing her warm-ups, I'm like, oh, you know, like she seemed like average stuff, you know, but she's settled down. She's been very impressive. I like the way that, you know, she's been like mixing the pitches up and keeping everybody off balance.
Yep. And
so 1-1 count.
As we said, she'll throw that changeup anytime.
Oof. I thought that was close. Ooh. A 2-1 count. I guess we don't have the good angle up here, though, so. Changeup. I love that pitch. Excellent job by Brooke LeClaire. Got to keep them thinking, right? Did it again. Yeah.
Back to back.
Well, what I liked about she doesn't really show that it's going to be a changeup. So she's got great motion on it, and her delivery looks exactly like it's going to be a heater. There you go. There you go, Brooke LeClaire. Strikes out Lana Bernier. Great pitch.
This girl hit the short.
Yep. So
fly.
This is the girl who singled up the middle, right?
No, she hit the fly ball to center. Ball. Oh, change it.
Yeah, so it's interesting because I think, you know, Brooke LeClaire initially was just trying to throw heat. Now she is like mixing it up like you wouldn't believe. 1-2 count. That was a waste pitch. See if she'd bite at it. She doesn't. 2-2 count. And Brooke LeClaire is proven really tough in this inning. So now 15, Laby, who singled in her first at bat. So there's nobody on, 2 outs. And Goffstown's looking to have another clean inning here. So they had a clean inning in the first, and a home run in the second, home run in the third. And that one is going to be in there for a single. And Russell misplays it. She overran it. and that's an error on Russell. So a single and an error.
Looks like the ball hit a divot.
Okay. I love this powwow because you have a situation here where that was a single and a runner at first, and now with that error, it's a runner in scoring position. You don't want to give up another run here.
Although she did strike this person out.
Yeah. So this is the catcher.
Ooh. 2 out bunt, huh?
Well, I actually like that though, Bill, because it's keeping everybody honest. And that's a pop-up. And O'Meara is underneath it to retire the catcher. And with that, a clean inning for the Grizzlies, despite giving up a single. But they needed that. So they're still down by 2 runs as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. And hopefully the bats will come alive. All right, we're back for the bottom of the 4th inning. And, Bill, who do we got leading off here? Guertin, right?
2, 3, and 4.
So we got 2, 3, and 4. And Goffstown really hasn't had, only had, one runner
hit.
On one hit, one runner who advanced to third. So it was a single error, got to second. That was Rivard. And then another error got to third. So, I doubt that the Grizzlies want to have to string these, runs any way you can, but it may come down to that. Now, we know that Guertin has bunted, in the past. I just haven't seen, we haven't seen anything where they're showing that.
It'll be interesting to see what this third baseman does.
Well, here's my take. It's like, show it, even if you don't do it. Show it, like show bunt, see if she comes in. Because I could be wrong. I don't know if the pitcher is going to be making a play on the bunt. Catcher maybe.
Ball doesn't roll far here.
Right.
Nice stop.
So a 1-1 count to Addie Guertin. And Goffstown's got to get some runners here. They got to create some energy here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch is high.
Third baseman will creep in, though.
Yeah, and as we've seen with this Goffstown team, like it can become a hit parade once they get going, but it just hasn't. That spark hasn't yet happened.
Yep.
It's a 2-2 count, right?
Yep.
Okay. 2-2 count on Guertin. No outs. That ball's hit sharply for a single. So there you go. Addie Guertin with a single. Maybe this is the spark that the Grizzlies need. And now Toomey will step up, and she popped to center. But a lot of things can happen now, right? So it's like, I think the catcher has a pretty good arm, so I'm not sure you're going to steal. But if it's in the dirt, you can take bases. There's so much that you can do. I love the lead that Guertin is taking at first. Love it.
It's almost, almost trying to get him to make a throw.
Well, makes everybody start thinking. That ball's hit by Toomey. That's another single. Runners at first and second. So this could be it for the Grizzlies. So back-to-back singles by Guertin and Toomey.
Coach going out and talk to the pitcher.
So now what do? Do you bunt? I say you do. You want to get 2 runners in scoring position,
right?
Don't you?
You want the third baseman to field the ball.
Yeah. Worst case, you got runners at second and third, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is playoff ball. I mean, I think you got to play a little small ball here, and if you can have runners at second and third with only 1 out, I mean, I'll take those odds. It's only the 4th inning.
Oh, she's creeping in. She's coming in.
Good. You can also think about stealing third, too. I'm just telling you, it is a very tough play for a shortstop to catch that ball and to tag a runner. It's pretty tough. 1-1 count to Emma LeClaire. I mean, her job here, she's got to advance these runners. That's the biggie. 2-1. And you never know, too. Like, it could be a wild pitch or something, and that advances it for you. But ball's hit sharply, and the tagging, no play at third, and a really great play by Guertin to take advantage of that. Now, you can now steal second base. So you still accomplish a lot of those things. So, opportunistic for Goffstown with Guertin, heads up base running to take third base, because now you can steal second. If they throw it to second, you got a run that's going to score. So Rivard, who singled in her first at bat, has a runner at third and a runner at first.
They may just throw it to second.
No one's at second. There was nobody at second. Oh, my goodness. So the center fielder charged in hard, but there was nobody there. You almost could show bunt and steal second. Show it again and steal second. All right, good play by the Grizzlies, playing some small ball, bringing in a run. So a nice bunt by Rivard, executed perfectly, brings in that run. So sacrifice bunt, brings Toomey over to second base.
All right, Gabby.
Small ball at its best.
Watch out for this, the changeup, Gabby.
Oh,
God.
Hit well, but a little bit late. If she can somehow get a hold of that one, that would have been out of here. And this would change things up pretty quickly. Hit to the shorts, to the second baseman, but again, right at the second baseman. So with that, though, the Grizzlies string a couple of hits together, sacrifice bunt, brings in a run, but that's an important run. So they now trail 2-1 as we head into the top of the fifth. So as we head into the top of the fifth inning, we've got a new pitcher. That's West, right?
Yep.
And it looks like the pitcher went to second. And I think that means that, O'Mara is out. Who went to right field? Is that O'Mara?
No.
Yeah, so Jocelyn is now in right field. So Molly Russell looks like she is out. And that one slips out of West's hands for a ball. So Goffstown switching up the pitching duties a little bit. And that pitch is low for ball 2. Uh-oh, 3 straight balls for West. And that's in there for a strike. So same thing. It's always tough when you come in mid-game. You got to find your stride there. And then she gives up a walk to it was 12.
Zapata.
Right. That was the center fielder. And now
this is the
girl hit the home run. So you got to be careful. Goffstown needs a clean sheet on this fifth. Oh, they might have her. Oh, almost. Heath almost. Great effort.
What a try.
Great effort. Barely missed it. We should say for full disclosure that, Finley's mom is on the camera. So, we're not going to say anything bad. But that really was a good effort. And that ball is hit to the short. No! What was going on there? I'm not so sure what happened there, Bill. I don't know if it was not a playable ball. I don't know. It looked like it was playable.
Looked like it died.
It did die. I mean, but I thought we had a play on it. So that now is runners at first and second, no outs. So this is exactly what Goffstown doesn't want to do after picking up a run in the bottom of the fourth. You don't want to give them back. And that's hit to third.
Good play. Fielder.
So we got Emma LeClaire now at third, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all changed up here. So, so Emma LeClaire with the force out at third and in step 17. And this is Alexak, who hit a home run as well. So this is where you got to be real careful, Bill, because you hit a home run here and 5-1 game.
Good play.
So this is a little bit dangerous time of the game for the Grizzlies, as they're only one run back, but runners at first and second with just one out. Bunt is shown. Oh, but there's nobody.
Nobody
so
covered.
To me, that's a mental error from the center fielder. If the center fielder comes in hard, there's a play. I mean, that was actually, I don't know if it would have been a play, because that one, out of respect for Rivard, man, she had to come in a long way on that one. She got a late break, but I don't know if she would have been able to get there in time. So it's a 1-2 count. Scoreboard operator, we got a little bit. Maybe they didn't get their stipend or something. Only kidding. I think it's all volunteers who do this stuff. So it's a 1-2 count. Coach Garzone just wanted to make sure that was clarified. But they got one out. Fouled off. Nice play by Kaylee Oleksak, hanging in there. So a hit by Oleksak would bring in a run. You got a pretty speedy runner at second. Oh! That looked good from here, but again, I wear glasses. And so do you, Bill.
Yeah.
And we're wearing sunglasses today, so.
Got her.
So 2-2 count. Nice hitting job by Oleksic, just hanging in there, right? She, when you think about it, right, she tried to put down two bunts, fouled some off, been pretty patient. So 2-2 count. So the batter thought that it was like a 3-2 count. Now it's a 3-2 count. Right. And that one was almost at the knees. That's strike three. One. Nice job by West. Difficult spot for Taylor West coming in the top of the fifth inning, but she battled and battled and battled and gets a strikeout on Oleksic, who had previously homered in a pressure spot. Oh, comes back our way. Pia Toomey was nervous about that one, although it was about 6 feet away. So 2 outs here. Very critical inning for the Grizzlies. Oh, I love that pitch by West. 1-1 count. Strike. Bill, I might have to break out the Tums or my Lanta because my stomach is starting to go in this game. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Oh, now Jody Heath was a little bit nervous on that. So the Cardinals hitters were looking to take out 2 of the moms on the team.
Yeah.
Public address and camera. That would have been devastating.
Got her. Oh.
No way. Okay. Actually, on a lefty hitter, we got to be careful up here, Bill. Like, I don't know, like, I can't say I'm going to be able to protect you. I don't have really good reflexes. And that's a pop-up. That could be trouble. Nice catch!
Oh.
What a catch by Rivard! Phenomenal catch by the center fielder. And that saved a run for the Grizzlies. That's what you need in playoff softball. Clutch defensive play. So with that, I will take a couple of Tums, and we will be back in a couple of minutes. All right, we head into the bottom of the 5th inning with the Grizzlies trailing Bishop Guertin 2-1. And Bill, that top of the 5th, man, you talk about a pressure cooker. So Taylor West comes in. I always think it's challenging, coming in mid-game, right? Because even though you're warming up on the side, and this is a playoff game, she walks the first batter, and things could have gotten out of hand there. But clean sheet, right? She battles, and she's a freshman.
Yeah.
Okay, so kudos to Taylor West. But what we saw by Ella Rivard was arguably one of the best defensive plays of this season. How she ranged over to left field and snagged that one. That was incredible. So Finley Heath, the first baseman, steps in, and she hit a very sharp line drive back to the pitcher. And was out, but you can hear the chatter now from the Goffstown bench. So, and again, sometimes it's an offensive play, sometimes it's a defensive play, but clearly Rivard's play has, certainly got the energy of this bench, this Goffstown bench up. Really good eye by Heath, I think she had a very good at-bat in the last one where she fouled a few off. Change up. So she takes ball 3 here. So, again, unless something is crazy in the world of Goffstown softball, I think the bat will be on the shoulder. She will not be swinging. Let her pitch a strike. There you go. And this is where you want to make Guertin field the ball. Good eye by Heath, and she draws a walk. So she was tempted, but she held back and draws a very important walk here.
So this is for Still.
And it looks like she's got good moves. I don't know if she got it from her mother or not, but she's going to get pinch run with those good moves. But so Schleier will go in as the pinch runner here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And this is LeClaire.
So LeClaire steps in, runner at first, no outs. I'm sorry, Schleier is, right? Is that 5?
5.
Yeah. Who went in number 3? Who's 3? Oh my goodness. So O'Meara. So got 1 out now. O'Meara. Is it Daniels is 3?
I'm looking here to see. Yep.
Oh, we got a wild pitch. Runner advances to second base. That's great because it takes the force out. That thing was about 5 feet over the catcher's head. And unfortunately for Bernier, that one just was like let go.
Yeah.
That happens, you know. You don't grip the ball right and just let go or out of her hand. So O'Meara with a 1-0 count. But this is the pressure of playoff softball. So it's a 1-run lead for Bernier. She got a runner at second. Potential tying run.
Put the ball in play.
That was a beautiful pitch. Faked me out. That ball came over so slow. And the crowd is getting bigger and bigger here at Goffstown. And O'Meara takes a ball 3, 3-1 count. Daniels at third. I'm sorry, at second. Yep. And like you said, you got to get the ball in play because worst case, you know, runner gets on third. And that's a walk to Jocelyn O'Meara, and that's runners at first and second base. So now you got a leadoff hitter. Your number 1 hitter now is coming up to the plate. And
hasn't done much.
so Brooke LeClaire, like, pretty much got cold clocked by Gerzone on that one. Hit her in the helmet. So I don't know what that was all about, but if she wasn't awake before, she's awake now. That's like concussion protocol, what she just took. So what do you do here, Bill?
Boy.
Do you play small ball again? Do you try to bunt, or what do you do? No?
I'd let her hit.
Let her hit? Well, the other thing, too, is they've had a little bit of an issue with wild pitches and pass balls. So, like, the other thing, too, is you got to have, like, base runners have to be alert here for anything in the dirt.
They're going to play the bunt at third.
So LeClaire, who struck out in her last at bat, and then it was a 6-3 put out. That was a strike, not a ball. Right?
Right.
Yeah, so it's a 1-1 count, not 2-0.
Now the way they're defending this, if you put it up to the first baseman,
yeah,
the second baseman's covering here, the shortstop's coming third. Right.
Yeah, I agree, Bill. I think she's a little off today, like from prior games.
Get it out of the infield. Come on.
Yeah, you got to get a bat on the ball here. And
as I said,
a clutch hit. That's going to bring home at least one run. And Brooke LeClaire gives herself a clap out with a beautiful single to center and appropriate. So that ties the game up. And you know what? I'm very happy for her because it was a little nebulous there for a sec. I was a little concerned. The swings weren't, quite making contact, but she crushes that one. That was one of the more sharply hit balls today, and that ties the game up. And we still have runners at first and third base with number 9, Guertin, at the plate. That's a bunt. Anybody covering? Everyone is like, what are we doing here? The play should have been to first. But 17 didn't know what to do. So again, you're forcing the action when you bunt. So Goffstown now gets a run out of that one. So a beautiful bunt by Guertin. And now Toomey steps in with runners at first and second base. They picked up 2 runs here to take the lead. And Toomey takes a strike. A lot of chatter now on the Goffstown bench. They're alive for sure. Toomey hits one sharply, and it goes to center field. This will bring home a run for the Grizzlies. 4-2 lead by Goffstown on a beautiful single by Meredith Toomey. And things are getting loud in Goffstown. And out comes Bishop's Guertin head coach, and we were going to see a pitching change. So Toomey's single ices out the pitcher for the Cardinals, Lana Bernier, and you knew it was only a matter of time. This team is too good of a hitting team to be asleep for that many innings. So in the bottom of the 5th, Goffstown is erupting. All right, we're going to take a little bit of break in the action while the new pitcher for Bishop Guertin warms up. We'll be back in a few. All right, we've got a new pitcher for the Cardinals. And that ball's fouled off, and that new pitcher is Labby, right? Kenzie Labby. And so Goffstown's put up 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning on hits, so a bunt, you name it, but so far so good. Oh, nice pitch. Ooh. I love that pitch. So Emma LeClaire has an 0-2 count. Again, you want to get the ball in play, advance these runners. Whoa, this girl's pitching some heat.
Yeah.
But does she have anything else? That's the bigger question. Does she have a good changeup? And nice stop by the catcher, Miles. That was a great play in a clutch situation. You know, catchers don't get enough credit for that stuff. You know, like that was a tough one, and that saved two runners advancing. Inside. Emma LeClaire with a 2-2 count. We have runners at first and second for the Grizzlies. That ball's hit to left field, but under it, and there won't be any opportunity to tag, though, unfortunately. So that was Sellers. So nice job by Chloe Sellers, who corralled that ball, threw it in quickly to third. So in comes Ella Rivard, who, in my opinion, was the spark. That defensive play ignited this team, and let's see what she can do with the bat.
Also her sacrifice.
That's right. She's had a whale of a game. Yeah, when you think about it, right? Like, Rivard has had a good hitting day, and defensively, she's played super well. So, but that last catch was incredible. And now it's an 0-2 count to Rivard. That ball's hit sharply. That's going to get through. That's another run scored. Runner will advance to third. There'll be a play. No play at second. I'm surprised she went to second. Wow. That was aggressive going to second base. But another run scores to extend the lead to 5-2. What a day for Rivard. So now this one is probably the most important at bat if you're Bishop Guertin, because, you know, giving up 2 more runs, 5-run lead, tough to overcome. But they're still in it, you know.
Yeah.
5-2, you're still in this game all day long, but you gotta hold. If you're the Cardinals, you have to hold the Grizzlies here. You got to get out of this one.
Gabby's over 2.
So Gabby Garzone, key situation here. She gets a hit here. These are tremendous insurance runs. Ooh, oh my God. Call it I'm sorry. You got to be kidding me.
A wormer.
Really?
A wormer.
Bill, we've seen that called a ball all day long. That's a pop-up. Underneath it is Chloe Sellers, and that'll do it, but not without some damage done by the Grizzlies. They pick up 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning to take a 5-2 lead over Bishop Guertin. And we'll be back in a few for the 6th inning. And we are back, and the former pitcher, Lanner Bernier, is up, and she struck out. She's 0 for 2. Yep. She popped to right field and then struck out. And you'll see, look at Goffstown's defense. They're pretty deep. They're not really taking any chances. So first pitch for West is a changeup, missing. So it's a 1-0 count. That ball's hit to third. Nice job by LeClaire. So Emma LeClaire, that was kind of a slow roller. And
you couldn't wait on it. You had to go get it.
Yeah, she had to get it, and then she had a great, strong throw. Now what are we hearing now?
What the? I have no idea. Maybe they're discussing dinner.
All right. No changes in the play. We're not really sure what was going on. Obviously, there was some sort of a question raised by the Bishop Guertin umpire. I'm sorry, a coach. And Taylor West pitches a strike. And this is the second baseman, Brisk. And Brisk hits a single. And Rivard throws it in. Nice job by Brisk. Line drive single to center. So it puts a runner on first base. And this is now the new pitcher, right? Who singled her last at bat.
Two for two.
2 for 2, yeah. So she's been productive at the plate, and she fouls that one off. So nice job by Brisk getting on, and again, home run here, 1-run game, so you got to be careful. That's going to drop in. No, oh yes, it's a fair ball. She just could not get it in her glove. It popped out of her glove. That was LeClaire. That was Brooke, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She ranged a long way, and that ball, I think, would have dropped fair, right, Bill?
Yeah.
And it literally popped out of her glove right on the line. So now with that, let's see if we got a bunt on. We've got 1 out. Runners now at first and second base.
She hasn't done much. Hit to second and struck out.
And that one's going to go to... And that's a double play. The second base runner fell asleep on that one. Just wasn't paying attention. Line drive. But once again, Ella Rivard, involved in another bang-bang type play to get the Grizzlies out of this inning. So heads up by Rivard.
Double play.
Yeah. I don't know what she had for lunch, but I want some of that, right? She's having a great game.
Yeah. Woo. Well, this shows the resilience of this team. Being down, battling back, making good plays, not giving away runs.
Yeah, I mean, and I agree with you. I think they, aside from a clean first inning, but it didn't look all that good. We were in a funk hitting wise, So I think that one was a little challenging, from that perspective. But they've got a 3-run cushion here. Like to see them pick up another few more insurance runs if possible. Man, it is warm. I've been pretty good, Bill. I've been laying off the ice cream. You know, like it's not good for you, you know. But I was like addicted to it, you know. But I'm laying off of it. All right, so Heath will lead off for the Grizzlies.
And, 0 for 1.
Yeah, and
she got 1 run scored.
And she walked.
Yeah.
And scored. Yep. So, but again, you talk about that discipline and grit. Like, I think, you know, Heath demonstrates that. She had a really good at bat. You draw the walk. Just got to get on. So, oh, look, that was below her knees, but.
Ooh.
A little bit late on that one. So Heath is in an 0-2 count.
This girl's got some zip on it.
I agree. Like, I was wondering to myself, how come she didn't start? But hey, if you got 2 good pitchers, you use them. And I thought Bernier, aside for that 1 inning, like, she pitched very well. But they finally caught up to it. Oh.
It's a makeup for the other one.
It must have been. At least we're calling them fair up here, right? Like, we're calling balls and strikes. You know, one saving grace today is that there haven't been a ton of foul balls on the roof of Goffstown High School, so the athletic department's saving a little money on balls today. 2-2 count.
I think we should put seats up there, though.
Oh, yeah.
Have the maroon monster.
Yes. Yeah, the maroon monster. But who would buy them, right? Like, that's the key. And Heath, unfortunately, right to the second baseman. So, Bill, in a very interesting development, the Goffstown School Board approved a sponsorship and advertising policy at their June 1 meeting. So, a year from now, we might see a sponsor on the scoreboard. Or multiple.
Yeah. So this is Daniels.
No. 15 is not Daniels, is it? No.
No.
That's Strand.
Strand.
Peyton Strand.
So Strand's in here.
And Strand fouls it off.
Strand in the 6. Oh, no.
Yeah, there you go. She didn't stop, right? So she just put her bat out, right? And she was like, oh. But she never gave up. She kept running. And unfortunately for Bishop Guertin, the third baseman wasn't able to pick it up. So Strand gets on first base on an error, but nonetheless, she's on first base. And O'Meara steps in. What's O'Meara done today?
She's got a walk and then a ground out pitcher to first.
And that's a wild pitch, or a pass ball, I should say.
Yep.
And Strand, pretty quick, goes over to second base. So we have an insurance run at second base and Strand with 1 out. All right, 2-0 count. And I'll tell you, Although there was a pass ball there, Deanna Miles has played a great game behind the plate.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of balls in the dirt, a lot of balls way high, and she's been able to get almost all of them. And there's another one that was in the dirt. Like, I'm sorry, I hope I didn't jinx her. I certainly wasn't trying to.
Runner moves to third.
But she's really had a good game. That one was almost impossible. So a 3-0 count to O'Mara.
You don't have to swing.
Nope, you don't. Shouldn't swing, actually.
I'd make her throw another strike.
You know what? In this situation with 2 pass balls, you're right.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. O'Mara with a bunt single, driving home a run. That was a squeeze, right?
Yep.
Because she was coming. I know that. I don't know about Tim LeClaire. I don't know what professional baseball team he follows. I know Guertin is a Yankee dude, and that was almost like Yankees 1970s small ball right there. Some argue that they were surprised that Guertin got the job here because of the Yankee thing, but I think you got to be fair, right? And the Red Sox are having a pretty bad year. So O'Mara at first base. And it's a 6-2 Grizzly lead, so the scoreboard is not accurate at this particular point because a run scored on that one. And that's a pop-up to the shortstop.
Infield fly?
Should have been.
Yep.
But no one said anything.
No. Yeah.
So now with 2 outs, runner at first. Goffstown now with a 6-2 lead, and Guertin at the plate.
2 for 3. 2 runs scored. She started it all off.
Yeah. Ooh, that was some heat. That was some heat. That is a fair ball. That should be a fair ball. It went over the bag.
Right.
Did I miss something on that? Did I miss that? I must have. Maybe I'm not. First of all, how does he call that not being on? You know what I'm saying? Like. Hit sharply to short. And throw over to first. That'll retire Goffstown in the bottom of the 6th inning, but not without a run scored to extend the lead to 6-2. And we will head into the top of the 7th final frame here in Goffstown in just a few. right, we are back to the final frame here in Goffstown. 7th inning, top of the 7th, and the Bishop Guertin Cardinals trail the Grizzlies 6-2. So they're going to need to plate at least 4 runs to tie this game up to extend it. Taylor West, who came in the 5th inning, has pitched pretty well. And number 12, that would be the center fielder, Avery Zapanis, is at the plate. Lefty. Goffstown's outfield playing deep. Changeup misses. 1-0. And if you're the Cardinals, you just want to get a runner in now, like runner on. And nice job by LeClaire, Brooke LeClaire. And I think that's a strength of her. She plays fairly deep. Usually the balls are hit sharply to second base.
She's got a good arm.
And she has a very good arm, yeah.
So this girl hit the home run.
Yeah, this is the shortstop, Shane Amico. But with a 4-run lead, you can be aggressive here. I don't think it hurts, like 1 out. I don't think you have to be careful and pitch around her, but and that's a single. Yeah, you're right. The outfield took a funky bounce off that one. So nice hit for Shane Amico, the shortstop, who's had she's had a really good game herself. I mean, she's had very good defensive plays at short. She's had a home run, and she's had 2 hits. So, so runner at first in Amico. I love the way that Heath framed that particular one, right? It was kind of perfect. She put her glove right over the bag.
Yep.
Two-0 count. So West just needs to kind of calm down a little bit here, throw strikes. Always the toughest outs are the last outs, That's a pop-up. And Rivard makes another catch. And I guess I got to assume that they're talking out there because
right fielder gave up.
Yeah. So now the Cardinals are down to their last out.
Yes, she hit the home run.
This is another player who hit a home run, Kaylee Oleksak.
So she's 1 for 3.
Look at Brooke LeClaire. She's literally almost on the grass. And that ball is hit well, but underneath it, and that is it. The Goffstown Grizzlies prevail in an opening round playoff matchup, 6-2 over the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. And I'll tell you, Bill, you hit the nail on the head when you made your comments the last inning. A gritty performance by Goffstown. Things were not going their way in the first 4 innings. And they came back. They played well defensively. The bat started clicking in that 5th inning. And, they were able to regroup. But if you're the team, you should be very, very pleased with your resilience on this one. And I will say this, Ella Rivard, to me, was player of the game. Because I think that catch that she made was the spark.
Right. Got everybody going.
She got everybody going. The bench was so quiet, and then they were fired up after that amazing catch. But a good all-around performance. Let's not forget that aside from those 2 home runs given up by Brooke LeClaire, the team only gave up 2 runs. Taylor West comes in the 5th inning and pitches 3 innings of shutout ball. Team played great defense. So with that, I'm not sure who we'll be playing next. We got to wait. We got to see how. Do we know?
Pinkerton
on Saturday
at Pinkerton, I believe.
And the weather is iffy
Good.
on that one.
Good.
So I think it could potentially rain. So with that, I want to thank Jody, our camera person today, and also folks at the GTV studio. I think it's Emily today. But thank you for all of that you do. It allows us to broadcast these games. And with that, I don't think we're taking a traveling road show for Pinkerton. I don't know if we're allowed to because they have like NHIAA rules where you can't sometimes broadcast. So this is probably our last game of the season. Want to wish the team good luck as they take on Pinkerton. And with that, Bill, I want to thank you for your help this season. And any final words that you want to share?
Just tell them to go get another.
Bill said, get another win. All right. So with that, Scott Rose signing off. Thanks again, everyone. Take care.